Good evening. A 19-year-old Dandenong man has been charged with murder, accused of shooting a friend and leaving him to die on a Springvale street. It's Melbourne's fifth gun death in 10 days, but senior police are allaying fears that the violence is escalating. Lana Murphy reports.
Hours after allegedly gunning down his childhood friend on a Springvale street, Pagir Pan is driven into court charged with murder.
Oi, Duncan!
Accused of killing friend Winnis Arpet, delivering a single gunshot to his chest from arm's length. The 20-year-old begged for help as he bled out on the footpath in front of a crowd before midnight last night, shot in the laneway behind a Springvale Road shisha cafe where he'd been socialising. It's alleged this CCTV shows Pan carrying a small bag behind the cafe just before the attack.
1 or 2 minutes later, we heard a gunshot. It was not loud.
I saw a guy on the ground lying there bleeding and a lot of people looking really scared.
It's understood a feud over a stolen car may have led to the shooting.
The victim has been posting it up all night, saying that he heard that he was going to get shot up.
As forensic police analysed the large and bloody crime scene, homicide detectives swooped on a Dandenong home 10 kilometres away, arresting 19-year-old Pan in front of his parents. SES crews spent the afternoon conducting line searches here in Keating Crescent in Dandenong, where it's believed a weapon or other evidence may have been dumped. But that search came up empty. Detectives are yet to find the weapon, as senior police try to allay fears about the fifth Melbourne shooting in 10 days.
On any standard, Melbourne is a safe city. So by global comparisons, we are a safe city.
We don't want to see guns on our streets. There's no doubt they are dangerous, and we want to make sure that innocent people don't get caught up in any of these shootings.
And Lana joins me now live. Lana, the accused has faced court.
Well, his matter appeared, Pete, but Pagir Pan actually refused to come into the dock and face the magistrate this afternoon. His lawyer saying that was based on how he was feeling. Now, the 19-year-old did not make an application for bail, but he did request a custody nurse come and see him as soon as possible. He will spend another 2 nights at least in the remand centre here in Melbourne before reappearing here at the Melbourne Magistrates Court on Wednesday.
Lana Murphy, thanks for that report. And a 25-year-old man has been extradited from Sydney to face charges over a fatal shooting at Kensington last week. Pascoe Vale man Mikhail Maiko grinned as he arrived at the Melbourne Magistrates Court this afternoon to face a charge of intentionally causing serious injury.
Here's something you can look at, mate, all right? Get out of here.
He's one of 3 men who were wanted over the shooting outside a boxing event on March 1 that killed a young father.
Melbourne's unwanted reputation as a crime capital has again been reinforced by the 5th shooting death in less than a fortnight. A man was ambushed and killed in a Springvale laneway in the latest outbreak of gun violence.
With this young man's life slipping away, paramedics refused to give up.
The laneway behind the incline. Is that correct?
Melbourne's latest victim of gun violence died a particularly horrible death. 20-year-old Winnis Arpet was left bleeding on the street after an ambush in a Springvale lane.
I saw a guy on the ground lying there bleeding and a lot of people looking really scared.
This is the suspected assassin on his way to the fatal confrontation. Within 12 hours, police had arrested a 19-year-old man at Dandenong. Winnis Arpet had been with a group of friends at a shisha bar on Springvale Road.
What was he like when he was actually in your bar here? How was he behaving?
Come and collect it and like nothing.
The man left the bar through a back entrance here onto a lane with 3 of his companions. 2 of them stayed here at the doorway. He and another headed further down the lane. Within 48 seconds, he'd been fatally shot. It's believed the 20-year-old was shot once from close range.
Because we didn't hear a loud gunshot and it was a single shot. So some of the customer thought it was just a joke.
Police were at the scene within a couple of minutes. They arrested a man in a red Audi, but he was cleared of any involvement. Friends of Winnis Arpet say he'd posted on social media that he expected to be shot dead.
The victim, I know him personally. The victim has been posting it up all night, saying that he heard that he was going to get shot up.
3 arrests have been made over the string of fatal shootings across Melbourne over the past 10 days, which have claimed 5 lives. The accused Springvale gunman, 19-year-old Pagir Pan, has been charged with murder. He's been remanded in custody and will return to court on Wednesday. Cameron Bowe, 7 News.